FLOSSTUBE, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Cheshire Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 22nd of October 2023 and this is FLOSSTUBE number 82. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I also talk about other crafts that I've been doing, and I also talk about the walks I've been on recently or any travels I've been on. If you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. As you can see, I'm back home. I came home on Friday night from my mum's house, so I've been here now 2 nights, and I'm still getting used to being back home, but yeah, I'm here. Yeah, it was nice. On Friday night I came home and I got some crochet out, and it was just nice being able to crochet without thinking, is the cat going to come and launch itself at me? And then when I finished crocheting, I could just put it down at the side of me and not have to put it in a bag and take it upstairs with me, and then the cat didn't mess with it. So yeah, it was lovely. So yeah, I'm home. I'll talk about my mum later on. Okay, so I've got quite a lot to show you today. There's been various things going on over the last couple of weeks, so I'm going to start by showing you. You may remember my 5-year diary. I know I never show it. Trying to keep up with it usually is hard work, but while I've been at my mum's, I've been doing it, so I'm going to show you for October. As you see, I don't use stickers or anything. So I've been quite busy in October. The pink highlighter is things that I've started or finished. The yellow is external activities, and then the green is when I've done my FLOSSTUBE. So yeah, so quite a busy month. And then at the side on the notes page I put on things that I've started and finished in knitting, cross stitch and knitting and crochet. So yeah, quite a busy month. I'm going to leave that out because I need that. Right, so let's get started. I've got a finish to show you, and it's my Mill Hill Gnome holding gifts. I found working on my Mill Hill kits at my mum's was quite good because the cat didn't bother too much with me when I was stitching on these. So there he is in all his glory. Let's get my board instead of using that so you can see him properly. There he is. Gnome holding gifts. Lots of beads in there, lots of little beads that you had to put a full cross through. But yeah, I love him. So now I just need to cut him out, back him with felt and put a hanger on so I can hang him on the Christmas tree. There we go. So yeah, that's that one. It's a Jim Shaw one as well. I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I usually put it on Do Not Disturb while I do this, and then I'm not getting notifications on my watch or on the phone. Right, now I've got some new starts. Now this one, when you see the picture, it doesn't look like much. It's called Cuddle the Kitty, and it's by the Stitching Bear. I bought this at the Nimble Thimble. I was there last weekend. I'll talk about that later too. And I got this, but Chris at the Nimble Thimble, she had a stitched version of this behind her at the till, and I just thought it was so cute. She'd done it differently to this because on the brown fabric it doesn't look like much. And then I also use a different thread. It calls for watercolours, Karen watercolours, for the multicoloured one. But Chris hadn't used that. She said she just used a multicoloured thread and did that. So I only started this yesterday morning. I'll show you how much I've got done. Where are you? Come on. There we go. Right, let's get my board. So the fabric came with the chart. It's got paw prints on it. As you can see, it's still in the nudge frame. Because I'm still stitching on it. The thread, it's the blue here and the heart at the top is the call for DMC, but the multicoloured one that I've used is a Geordie design thread. Let's get the card out. It's one that I had in my stash from a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still available. I don't know if you remember when I did my whip parade, I had a doodle heart that was different colours and I used these threads on this. So it's called Over the Rainbow. There we go. Geordie Redesigns Over the Rainbow. So yeah. And yeah, I just thought that's so cute. It says, when all else fails, cuddle, and I've changed it to the cat instead of the kitty. I just use letters from the rest of it to do the cat. So yeah, all I need to do is some little paw prints. There's one on either side of the heart, and then there's two on either side of cuddle. There's two on this side and two on this side, and then it will be finished. So yeah, and I only started it yesterday, so I'll have this finished later on. But yeah, it's so cute. So, yeah, so that's that one. And then another new start. I started this at the Nimble Thimble, and it's another Mill Hill kit. It's called Love Notes, and in the I Love range. I Love Charmed Ornaments, Love Notes. So yeah, so it's this one. And where's my board? So as you can see, I've made a good start on it. We've got the notes. All I need to do is the creamy colours inside. All the beads are on it. There were red beads around the outside, and then black beads in the dark brown beads in the notes. So yeah, that's almost finished. So yeah, I started it at the Nimble Thimble, and then I've carried it on during the week. Like I said, I could stitch on things like this without the cat jumping on me. Right, and then whips. Yeah, I've got the fans on because it's so warm in here, and then of course the sun decides to come out now. I do have the blind closed, but it still does come through. I need to get a roller blind instead of just the blind. But yeah, right. So my first whip is Celtic Autumn that I'm doing as part of my seasonal sale, and I'm doing that conversion by Janet Granger. You can find that online. If you search for Janet Granger Celtic Autumn, you'll find it. And then I started this one from the top corner instead of the middle, like I've done with all the others, and that's what I've got done. Obviously I've not been able to do much on this while I've been at my mum's, but yeah, so this is being stitched on 28 count, slightly buttery, even weave by Sparklies. The needle minder is a nice autumn needle minder. Yeah, and it's from The Love of Needle Minders. I'll put a link to Sparklies and The Love of Needle Minders below. So yeah, just loving the colours in this. Hopefully I'll be able to get more progress on it now I'm back home. So yeah. And then my next whip, I've only done a little bit on this. It's Coffee or Wine Today. Coffee or Wine Today by New York Dreamer Needleworks. And that's what I've done on there. So I've just done bits of words. It's like when I was at my mum's, I could only stitch on things a little bit, so I kept changing what I was stitching on. Whenever I could do anything, I'd either pick up another thing of stitching, or I'd do some knitting or some crochet. So I was just constantly changing. So yeah, there's only been bits done on that. There we go. This is, I think it's 32 count country marker, I think. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look for that one. I think it's country marker. So yeah. And then next one is Charland stocking. While I was at my mum's, I managed to stitch on this at night because I only had the big light to work from. And so I could see this quite easily. So, yeah. And there we are. The top is done, and I've started on the bottom under the ziggy zaggy line. So, yeah. So, there we go. Where are we? Oh. I'm trying to get it where the light's not on it too much. So yeah, so the top bit is done apart from the name at the top and all the beads and everything that you sew on, and then I need to just finish the bottom. So yeah, that's Charland stocking. This is 18 count Florber, even weave. So yeah, and there are my whips. So yeah, oh, stay there. Right, so I do have a giveaway today, which I'll do in a bit. I'm going to go on to my knitting and crochet. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my finished chocolate orange cover. See the light. The sun was behind clouds while I was setting up, and all of a sudden it's come out. So yeah, that's in finished. I said the chocolate oranges have obviously shrunk. I had to make it a bit smaller, and then again I think the next one will be even smaller, especially the white. The white is the snuggly bunny, Serdar snuggly bunny in white. So yeah, but that's my chocolate orange cover. It's Frosty the Snowman. The pattern's on Ravelry. I'll put a link down below. So there he is. And then I've got things all over the place. Let's bring it all over here, and then I can do bits. So the first one I'm going to show you is my cardigan that I'm knitting for my granddaughter. This is an old book, I've said before. This Serdar Babies in Denim. It's a lovely pattern. And then I've managed to finish the front left side. So you can see the pattern there. It's got like a twisted cable there, and then the pattern in the middle. It's all curled at the sides, obviously, because it's just a piece. So yeah, and there we go. So that's that one. And then what else have I got on my notes? Yeah, I started. You may remember in my last video I showed this pattern. I've started this cardigan for my grandson Arthur. I got this yarn from a shop in Horwich that's called Kimberly's Crafts. It's only just recently opened up. I got 2 balls of Baby Twinkle double knit, Baby Twinkle print double knit. It's shade BTP 30. So yeah, I got 2 balls of that to do this cardigan in. But I also bought this. This is looking a bit messy because it's been in her bag, and probably the cat's had hold of it at my mum's. It's Wendy Giggles. I just love the colour on that. Bright colours. That's colour 01. Wendy Giggles. So yeah, got that one as well. Anyway, the cardigan. It's just a garter stitch, and you do the whole way around. So this is what I've got done so far. Yeah, I'm showing you the front. So it knits up lovely. So yeah, it's a lovely thing, lovely pattern. But yeah, you knit all the way around, and then it splits off for the top bits. So that's that one. Put that there, no one, top of it there. Everything's going to fall off soon. And then the other thing, I went to a shop called Clark Craft Products in Ramsbottom. I had to go and pick my husband up from work. He works in Ramsbottom. I got the car and he needed it, so I had to go and pick him up, and I went to this shop and I bought 3 balls of this. It's Signet Boho Spirit, and this is colour Zest 6492 Zest, and I just loved it. It's really bright. It's got lovely purple in it. And I just thought, yeah, that would make a lovely shawl and some gloves for winter. Nice, and I love bright colours in winter, when it's so dull and depressing. Anyway, so I started knitting, crocheting these gloves. I found this pattern on Ravelry. It's a fantail. So good grief. I'll put the link down below. It's fantail gloves, and it's fantail stitch, and that's one. And then, of course, because of the yarn, you get different colours. So I did another one, and then I'm now on the second one of this one, and then I'll do the other one to that. but these are too small for me. I'm said I'll probably do these for somebody, give them to somebody, but I can't get them over my hand because it's tight at the bottom. So when I do a pair for myself, I'm going to use a larger hook to do the bottom, and then I can get it over my hand. But yeah, I still need to tie in the ends on this one. I only finished it yesterday or Friday. So yeah, so they're my fantail gloves. One each of 2 pairs. So I need to finish those. So they're using the boho spirit yarn, and then I'm going to do a nice shawl as well. I'll have to find a crochet pattern. So that sun's decided it's come out full force now. Yeah, I won't decide. It must know I'm filming, obviously. Sorry, I'm having a drink. Right, so that's all my knitting. Oh, hang on, I've got this as well. When I went to Black Sheep Wools the other week, I saw a lovely made-up model of a jumper, a sweater for a child, and I thought that would be lovely. That is a gorgeous jumper, be lovely for one of my grandsons. And I've managed to resist temptation while I was there, but then, of course, when I got back to my mum's, I had to get it, so I ordered it. This is the pattern. This is the jumper, but obviously I'm going to do it in blue. It was in blue at the shop, and yeah, it's using, what's it called? Cozy Love Aran, King Cole Cozy Love Aran. So yeah, so I bought the pattern, and I also bought 2 balls of the yarn. Let's do that. Yeah. So yeah. So this is Cozy Blue, shade 5164. So yeah, so I'm going to make that for my grandson Arthur, because it's only got small sizes. I'm going to do it for my grandson Arthur. So, yeah, so I've not started that yet, because it's been here, because I got it delivered here. So yeah. And I can tell I've been totally out of routine, because my knitting, and well, everything's just been a bit haywire. Stay there. Stay. Okay. Right, so giveaway. I'm going to give away 2 charts, because I should have done the giveaway last week, but because I didn't have anything at my mum's to do a giveaway, I didn't do it. So, first one is Ink Circles, Love Letters, Celtic. Yeah, pardon me. And the other one is Emmeline Sampler by October House Fibre Arts. I'm going to give them away together. So, if you'd like these, say the word alphabet in your comment. You can just put the word alphabet in your comment. Doesn't have to be in a sentence. Okay, and comment before my next video, which will be, my calendar's still on September, in 2 weeks time. 2 weeks from now, which will be, oh actually I know when it is, it's the 4th or 5th of November. It's going to be the 4th because I'm on the coach ramble on the 5th. So I'll probably do it on the 4th of November. So yeah, so comment before the 4th of November. Please be over 18 so you can give me your address. Please don't say the word giveaway, prize, anything like that that tells people I'm giving something away. And yeah, comment before the 4th of November. Okay, so I should put those there. So, and I know I've still got a couple of giveaways that I've not posted yet, because I've been at my mum's. Everything's gone up in the air. Everything. Now I'm back home, I can start getting myself organised again. So they will get in the post. So if you've not received a giveaway that I have given away in the last few months, it's probably still here, and I will get it in the post. Okay. Right, so let's get on to some happy mail. So, happy mail. My happy mail, I won another needle minder from For the Love of Needle Minders, and it's this one, a white pumpkin. So yeah, just love that. It came yesterday, so thank you, Lindsay. So yeah, I won another needle minder. She often gives them away, so yeah, you just need to be on Facebook and comment on a post. But she has lots of lovely needle minders. That's my happy mail. Right, stash enhancement. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's get all this stuff here. Right, I'm going to start with another needle minder that I got from No More Lost Needles, and it's of Sycamore Gap. Now, if you're not in the UK, you probably won't know what this is on about. This tree, the sycamore, it was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the film with Kevin Costner, and it's been there for hundreds of years. And then a couple of weeks ago, some very unkind, inconsiderate person decided to chop it down in the middle of the night. And it's where people have proposed to the partners, they've scattered loved ones' ashes there. It's been on millions of photographs. It's just a fantastic tree. It's along Hadrian's Wall. So yeah, and this person, for whatever reason, which isn't worthy of chopping a tree down, he decided one night just to chop the tree down. So a lot of people are very upset. And Lisa, who runs No More Lost Needles, decided to do a needle minder, so I got one. So yeah, that's that one. So yeah, I've never been to the Sycamore Gap, but I knew about it. It's one of those places you know about, and yeah, just shocking. Right. This next thing I got from a new to me shop called Hobby Jobby. Not Hobby Lobby, Hobby Jobby. They have lots of Luca S kits, and I got this. It's a lovely kit. You get everything in it like you do with Luca S. It's raspberries. It's got raspberries on it and a butterfly. Well, two butterflies. Two butterflies. Yeah, there's one there and one there. But yeah, I got this from Hobby Jobby. I'll put a link down below to their shop. Loads of nice kits on there. I will be shopping there again. So yeah, it's a UK shop. So yeah, came very quickly too. I think it came within. I think I got it within 2 days of ordering it. So, yeah, fantastic service. So that's from Hobby Jobby. And then, as I said, I went to Nimble Thimble. So yeah, that sun is ridiculous today. So I went to Nimble Thimble last Saturday, met up with a few friends, and I got several things. I bought some 28 count vintage mocha fabric. I got some 28 count Confederate grey cashel linen, and I got some 28 count cashel opalescent, and that's just a white. So, yeah, that's my fabrics. And then I got another Gnome kit. This one is Gnome with Tree. I got this, I love this. It's called Every Knitter by October House Fibre Arts, and it says, behind every great knitter is a huge pile of yarn. That is so true. So, yeah, got that one. I got this one, which is Puntini Puntini When I Think of Stitching, that I'm going to do as a start along with Lindsay, who's Cheshire Stitcher, and my friend Jeanette. I'm going to do it as a little stitch along, start along. I'll call it start along now because I never keep up with stitch alongs. I got this one, which is My Craft Room by Fairy Wool in the Wood. And I just love that. I just thought it'd be nice to hang up in here, and you get a little key charm. So yeah, that one. And I just love this one too, Silver Creek Samplers Introverted. And it says, introverted, but will eagerly discuss everything cross-stitch. And I think that's brilliant, considering I'll quite happily go and talk to people about my cross-stitch. I'll go and talk to different groups. I was with Oswald Twistle WI craft group the other day, talking to them. And yeah, so hello, I met somebody who knew me from my video, so hi. Yeah, so I just love that. I just thought it'd be brilliant on a t-shirt, that. So yeah, I also got this one, Follow Your Heart, from Silver Creek Samplers. It says, follow your heart, but take your stitching with you. So I just love that one. Then I got this, Seasonal Samplings Winter by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And then I also got a piece of fabric for that, which is like a light grey. So yeah, see, the sun's gone in now, hooray! This is a Sue Hillis design, and it's Save the Bees, and it's a Joy in the Journey series. Just love the bike and the bees. I just love this one, and Chris is going to try and get the fabric for it. The Needles Notion Broom to the Moon. Just love that. Witch on it, on the broomstick. So, yeah, and the stars hanging down from it. Just love that one. And then another Needles Notion, Alpha Betsy's House. That's a needle. Good grief! This thing here is a pin cushion, and then you've got a needle book there. So yeah, just thought it's so nice that. And then I got this one, Christmas Snow Friends banner by Stony Creek. I just love that banner for Christmas, that way. Not too dazzling. There we go. What's storming on that? Just thought that was nice. This one, I am so keen to start this. This is Peace Tree and Believe by Rosewood Manor. I just love it. I've got the Confederate grey that I got. Is for stitching it on. That one. And then it calls for Presencia floss. I've never heard of Presencia. Anyway, when I had a look, they were like £3 odd each. So I thought, I'm not doing that. So I found a conversion online for DMC. So I'm going to do it in DMC. But yeah, so we'll be starting that. Don't be surprised if I've got to start with this when I start doing my next video. So yeah. And then, these right, when I went to Black Sheep Wools, they were selling off some ex-display models. And there was one, and I just loved it. It was like a house. I'll put a picture up of it, because I did take a picture, and I put on Facebook asking people if they knew who the designer was, because I wanted to get it. And then somebody told me it was Holly Lane, I think it was, by Derwentwater Designs. So I had a look for it on eBay, and I couldn't find that one, but then I got this one, and it's in the same series, and it's Blossom Lane. So I got that one. Oh dear. And then I've also got this, Yorkshire Village by Derwentwater Designs. That was on eBay as well. So I've got those two, and they're both full kits. Still not got Holly Lane's, so it's apparently they don't make them anymore. But yeah, so okay. But yeah, I got those two instead. And that is all my stuff. So yeah, as I often say, I'll go for months without buying anything, and then I'll just go mad and buy lots. So yeah. I've paid my deposit for the Northeast Stitchers retreat in February. So yeah, I'm going to go to Newcastle again in February for a weekend. Meet everybody there. It's a lovely retreat if anybody's interested. It's one of these where you pay for the retreat and then you sort your own accommodation out. So yeah, you can stay wherever you like. So yeah, it was nice when I went last time. It was a really nice retreat, nice meeting people that I'd talked to online and not met them. So yeah, that's that. Let's turn my page over. Right, a walk. Right, yesterday, the only walk I've done in the last 2 weeks is I did a 4.5 mile walk yesterday, just around Darwin, around the fields and things around Darwin. The group that I walked with was the Springvale Rambling class, and it was their AGM, so they did a short walk before the AGM. So I'll put pictures at the end from that. But that's the only walk I've been on in the last 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll get out on a couple more walks in the next couple of weeks, but we'll see how things go while I'm getting back into getting my business back up running again, and getting everything sorted out, because there's things everywhere at the moment from when I've nipped home and grabbed stuff and left stuff, and then, you know, so I need to sort things out, and yeah, then I'm going for walks again. Right, so my mum's perfectly fine. She had an appointment at the hospital on Tuesday last week. We went, and they've told her that she's doing really well. They managed to get all the cancer, but it had spread to one of her lymph glands in her neck. So they're going to make an appointment for her to see the oncologist about the possibility of having radiotherapy. But anyway, she was quite well, you know, she's doing very well. They've got her up on to the next stage of eating, so she was on pureed food, and now she's going to be on soft lumps that she can mash in her mouth. So yeah, she's doing really well. So I said that if it was alright with her, I'd come home this weekend, and then if she needed me to, I can go back if she's struggling. But I think she's perfectly fine. I spoke to her a couple of times yesterday, and she was fine. So yeah, and then it's a case of I'm going to go up and take her shopping, and any appointments she has, I'll take her to them. Yeah, till she's back to normal. So yeah, so anyway, she bought me one of these. Ooh, it's a knitting machine. It's a Central knitting machine. If you do knitting, you've probably heard of them. And it does say more than a toy. But my mum had me making a hat on one. She's got one of these at home. And we made a hat the other day that I'm going to give to my daughter Sammy. And yeah, it's really good for making hats and different things. It says you can make gloves on it, but I don't know how. I'll show you on the back. It's got a picture of gloves here. So yeah, and then there's pumpkins. But yeah, you can make different things with it. So she bought me this for looking after her. So yeah, so I'm gonna have a go with that. Maybe tomorrow. Don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I need to set it up. You need to put the legs on it and things. But yeah, so she got me that. And then last night, my brother messaged me asking me if me and my husband were free on a weekend in November. And I looked and I checked, and yeah, we're both fine, yeah, no problem. Why? And he messaged me back saying, oh, I'll let you know shortly. And with her thinking, oh, is he arranging like a weekend for us all to go away or something, you know, go as a family. Anyway, the next thing, he messaged me, and he's booked my husband and I into a 5-star luxury hotel and spa in Windermere for a weekend in November, to say thanks for going above and beyond in looking after my mum. So I was like, oh. So yeah, so we're going away for a weekend in November to Windermere, which will be really nice. But I just couldn't believe he'd done it. I thought, has he been drinking? But yeah, it's lovely, and so yeah, it should be a nice weekend. Although, you know, we don't usually do luxury hotels. You know, we usually just do the Premier Inns and things like that. But yeah, so yeah, it should be a really nice weekend. But yeah, it was just like, ooh. So yeah, it was lovely of him to do that. But yeah, anyway, so I think that is it for today. I think I've talked about everything on my list. Like I said, I had a lot to show you. I'll put links to everything I've talked about down below, all the places and online shops and whatever. They'll all be down below. FLOSSTUBE, I am completely, totally behind with FLOSSTUBE. While I've been at my mum's, I've not watched any FLOSSTUBE. So I'm going to have to catch up with that. I know I've got a few of Cheshire Stitchers to watch. I think I've got at least one of Globetrotting Stitchers to watch. I've got loads. There's loads on my list I need to catch up with. So yeah, I need to catch up with them. So yeah. So thank you for watching. I'll put pictures from yesterday's walk at the end. There won't be many. I didn't take any pictures at Nimble Thimble. I think you've seen plenty of pictures of Nimble Thimble from me. But yeah, so yeah, happy stitching. Take care of yourselves and those you love. Be kind always, and bye for now.